It's a pleasure to have you here in Ottawa for Hometown Hockey. Tell us a little bit about this trip to Ottawa and what it's meant for you over the last 3 years.
Well, Glenn, I honestly think of, obviously, it's the tradition of our country. It's the 150th. There's been a lot of hockey celebration this week, the 100th of the NHL in tandem with the Cup coming home. It was the birthplace of the Stanley Cup is Ottawa. The Governor General, Lord Stanley of Preston, donated it 125 years ago. So there's that. We also have, coincidentally, anniversaries or milestones happening for the 67s, their 50th, and the Sens, the newest iteration of the Sens, is their 25th season. So that, but more than that, I think of Roger Nielsen and Brian Murray and Frank Finnegan and Frank Clancy, King Clancy, all these names that kind of really embody the spirit. I don't have the book. I wish I had a book with me of Frank Finnegan. There's a photo of him. He helped bring Ottawa back, and his face says it all. It's just this city is the capital of our national game, so it's been a great week.
It almost sounds like this is your favorite city for hometown hockey.
Well, it's we've been here now for a show in Gatineau and a show in Canada, and every time we come here, today we are joined by Brian Kilray. We're joined by Wade Redden. Laurie Boschman was on hand, Pascal Leclerc. It's been really a group that you feel so great about saying, this is us. These are my friends. And Kathleen Edwards even is going to perform for us. And she has sort of laced hockey into a couple of her greatest songs. Today she'll sing for us, You Get the Dough and I Get the Glory. And she's going to... well, we won't have a chance, but hockey skates, I'm playing defense and I don't even wear hockey skates. She's just brilliant, so it is I could never say a favorite because there's a lot of great stops along the way, but I mean, it's a century and a half of history. How can you go wrong?
You're coming towards the end of the third season. Is there a memory that sticks out for one of the cities that you've gone to?
Well, St. John's, Newfoundland, I ate seal meat, and I happened to mention it on Coach's Corner, and that turned into a bit of a brouhaha. So it's probably one of the funniest things. And I was that year, the first year, seemed to be the day that I ate caribou heart or seal for the first time. I kind of equate year one with food. Year three has been about family. We seem to have had moms and dads or granddads join us on the broadcasts, and that's been kind of a theme. Year two was ethics. We had Chase Blodgett, a trans man living in Yukon. We had Bridget Laquette, who's a First Nations hockey player and dealt with some really difficult situations. We had a couple of players who'd gone through severe trauma. In case of Clint Malarchuk in Grand Prairie, he talked about alcoholism. Sheldon Kennedy in Swift Current about sexual abuse. And so the silos of trauma, I think of in year two. It's funny how that, for me, there'll always be a takeaway from a season. This year it's family.
Any idea yet about season 4 and what that takeaway may be?
No, but I know it's funny, there's talk, it's all very unofficial, that the first stop would be Haliburton, Ontario. And if that happens, when I was a boy, my dream was to go to the Bobby Orr Mike Walton Hockey School, the Haliburton Hockey Haven. We couldn't afford it, and it was way too far away. I lived in Red Deer, Alberta, so it's kind of a mecca for me. If it were to happen, season 4 might be the season where dreams come true.
Well, thank you so much for your time today. I hope your dream does come true.
Thanks.